Hi, I'm Cindy Hogan, and today I'm really excited to share with you a new frame from Durkee Hoops, the quilt/border frames. These frames are available for both the Brother and the Baby Lock tubular arm embroidery machines. Shall we go take a closer look at the frames?
The Durkee quilt/border frames are available in 4 different sizes. The first of these is the 8x8. The 8x8 is available for both the Brother and the Baby Lock multi-needle machines, as well as the Brother Persona and the Baby Lock Alliance. The 8x8 comes with 4 clips, all of which are the same size. The next size frame is the 8x12 inch frame. The 8x12 inch frame comes with 4 short clips and 2 long clips. It is important to note that the short clips go on the long rails and the long clips go on the short rails. This frame will fit on both a 6 and a 10 needle machine. The next frame size is an 8x14 inch frame. It is available for the 10 needle machines. This frame comes with 4 long clips and 2 short clips. The 2 short clips go along the long rail with 2 long clips. The remaining long clips go on the short rails. The last frame size is the 14x14 inch frame. This is a rotatable hoop and is available for the 10 needle embroidery machines. With this frame, you stitch out half of the embroidery design, rotate the frame, and then stitch out the other half. This frame comes with 4 short clips and 4 long clips. You place a short clip and a long clip on each of the rails of the frame.
So let's begin hooping. Each hoop comes with a clip removal tool. It has a slot on the inside. You simply place it over the lever of the clip, lift, and remove the clip. You can do this with either side of the tool. It works either way. And then remove all 4 clips. Here I have a quilt sandwich, and I'm going to hoop that. If you have your markings on your fabric, there are centering notches on each side of the hoop, and you can align those with the fabric. I don't have any markings on this one, so I'm just going to check and make sure we're approximately where I want to be. Take the clip, press your hand on one end, place it over the rail, press on the other end with the heel of your hand, and you're in. That one clip is done. Rotate the hoop. Kind of smooth it out with your fingers. This time on this side, I want you to press with your fingers to kind of make sure that the fabric touches the base of the hoop. Take your clip, press it down with the heel of your hand, press on the opposite end, and it's hooped there. Rotate the hoop. If your hands aren't strong, you can use a soft mallet and gently tap one of the ends into place. I'm going to press with my heel on one side and then gently tap on the other to get the bracket in place. I prefer using the heels of my hands, but you'll do whatever works best for you. Once again, on this last side, I want to make sure that my fabric is touching the base. Press down and press down. The fabric is hooped and ready to go. The quilt/border hoops are also nice when working with difficult to hoop items such as jackets. This is the 8x12 inch frame. It comes with 4 short clips that go on the long rails and 2 long clips which go on the short rails. You use the clip removal tool just as we did with the last hoop and remove all of the clips. Once the clips are removed, I like to put them in order so that I know which ones are shorts and which ones are longs for when I go to getting them ready. Once again, there are centering notches. I have a piece of regular stabilizer underneath here. You can use a tearaway or a cutaway when hooping a jacket. And I'm really not going to worry about centering today, just so that you can see how it hoops. It looks like I'm pretty well in the center here. So I need to place my short clips on the long rails, rocking them into place with the heels of my hand. I'll rotate the hoop to the opposite side. Smooth it down. Once again, make that divot with your fingers. And then rock the clip into place. We have two sides left. These are our long sides. Take the clip, rock it into position. If you happen to notice some distortion, remove the clip, press down with your fingers. That's what I forgot on that little step. Press with your hand, heels of your hand, and you're ready to go. Let's do the last side. Make that little divot with your fingers. Press with the heels of your hand. There you go. And your jacket is hooped. In the remaining hoops, the projects are hooped in the same manner. If you're at all concerned with the bed of your machine getting scratched, you can take painter's tape, place it 1/4 of an inch over the back of the sides of the hoop, and just kind of rub it down with your fingers. Do that on all 4 sides, and that will ensure that you do not get any damage to your machine. I will say mine has not scratched, but as soon as I say that, yours will. So if you have any concerns at all, this will take care of it. Just about 1/4 of an inch, just so that it doesn't get into your embroidery field. This is what they do in the commercial industry for this style frame. And then turn it over to the front side and press it down onto the fabric. And you're ready to embroider. So let's go embroider something on the embroidery machine with the quilt/border hoop. At the machine, you want to place the spacer that comes with the machine onto the throat of the machine. To do this, simply place this over the throat plate into the notches. This will absorb the space between the hoop and the machine. All of the hoops use the A arm with the exception of the 14 by 14 inch hoop. It uses the B arm for the embroidery machine. You'll notice I have my flatbed table for additional support. I'm going to gently slide this under, clearing the needle bar, inserting it under the brackets, and clicking it till it snaps into place. Once it's snapped into place, we're ready to set the design up for embroidery. Let's touch end edit, and a final thing that you really want to do is to touch the trial sew button. Whenever using a non-standard embroidery frame, you want to make sure that the design is going to fit within the parameters of the hoop. Touch embroidery. For this frame, I suggest between 500 and 600 stitches per minute as your stitch speed. I'm going with 500 stitches per minute. Now that we're ready with that, let's touch the lock button and get started. We'll rejoin after the embroidery is finished. Once the embroidery has completed, gently remove the hoop from the machine, taking care not to hit your needle bar and to avoid removing the spacer. Your embroidery is now complete. Let's go remove it from the hoop. Once you have the hoop off the machine, go to your hooping station and remove the clips with the clip removal tool. To use the 14 by 14 inch jumbo frame, you need to put the B arm on the machine. Make sure the spacer that we put in with the other hoop is on the machine as well. and then insert the hoop into the machine. Gently going under, making sure to miss your needle bar. It needs to click into place on both sides, and there shouldn't be any wiggle room. Now let's bring up our embroidery design. I have a design that I've created here for the 14 by 14 inch hoop. We're going to touch it. You'll notice that it breaks it into two parts. We want to choose the first part and then touch set. It is always a good idea to do a trial sew. So touch the trial sew to make sure that it stays within the parameters of the hoop. Touch embroidery and select the colors that you would like to use for your design. Once you've selected the colors for your design, make sure that your stitch speed is at 500 to 600 stitches per minute. Press the lock button and begin embroidering. I'll join you again after the first half has been embroidered. Okay, the first half of our design has finished stitching. Now it's time to go on. Let's look at the screen and see what it tells us to do. We're going to touch OK. It's going to tell us to place our snowman positioning marker onto our project to match it here on the screen. So I'm going to do that. My positioning marker is in place. Touch OK. It will scan for the positioning marker. The marker's been recognized. We're going to take the hoop out of the machine gently. Rotate it around. Get your excess fabric out of the way. And then gently place it back into the machine until it snaps into place. Now we're going to touch OK. It will locate our positioning marker. Touch OK, and bring up the second half of the design. Touch set. Take your positioning marker off of your project. Touch embroidery, and you're ready to begin your embroidery. Press lock and go. We'll join it when it's finished. Our design has finished stitching, so let's touch OK. Look at our beautiful embroidery. Now, all you have to do is gently remove it from the machine and then remove the clips from the project, and you're done. As you can see, the Durkee Quilt / border frames allow you to embroider on a multitude of difficult to hoop items. Jackets, towels, quilt sandwiches, and more. I think you'll really enjoy these frames.